Welcome, Powerplex sports fans. We are here in Kansas City, Missouri at the MLK tournament. We are playing day one pool play game number 2 here today. So we'll have one more game after this. It'll end up being a couple hours after this. Flex coming off a 2-set victory against Kairos. Now getting set to face off against the top seed in our pool, Nebraska Premier, 18 gold. This is the Open 18s division here in Kansas City. Some great volleyball there in the first game. I expect great volleyball all throughout this tournament. So in the front court for Plex, we have Nora, Jillian, and Kaylin. In the backcourt, Tatum, Lauren, and Brenna. Premier will start with the first serve here in set number 1. After we get lineup validations. So Brenna will check out. Maya checks into the back row. Flex ready for serve receive here in set number 1. Looks like the up ref's in position. Nebraska has their lineup validated, so we are ready to get this set underway. Oh, as I say that, the up ref snuck down, and looks like he's heading out talking to the bench of Nebraska. I think they were curling onto the court, and he wanted them to be on the edge of the court. So he's heading back into position. Now we are ready to get this first set underway. Nebraska Premier with the first serve of the first set. Hard low serve, that goes just a little bit too low in the net. So Flex will start with the first point here in set number 1 as Kaylin rotates back to serve. Kaylin cross-court serve. Premier able to get it up. They set up the right side hitter who tips it off the block and backwards. Tatum gets it up. Kaylin gets it up. And Jillian hits it off the block. No, not off the block. It went a little too deep out of bounds. So Nebraska Premier will start with the first, or get their first point of the set. We are knotted at ones as Premier gets set to serve. Premier hard cross-court serve. Jillian able to get it to Kaylin. Kaylin to Nora. Nora bumps it over. Premier able to get the cover. They set up there outside. They hit it cross court, and that goes wide out of bounds. So Flex will get the point. As Jillian checks out, Haley will check in and head back to serve for Plex. Haley, short serve. Premier gets it up to their outside. They go down the line. Kaylin puts her hands up. Can't get the dig, though. So Premier will get the point. Back and forth we go here in the early points of this first set. Premier with the serve. Deep serve down the opposite line. Haley pops it up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Tatum. Tatum goes cross court. Nebraska Premier gets the dig. They set up their outside hitter who hits a roll shot over. Lauren with the cover to Kaylin. Kaylin to Haley. Haley goes over the block. Nebraska gets the pop up. They get it back on the court to their outside. They hit a roll shot just over. Kaylin able to pop it up to Maya. Maya sets up Lauren on the outside. She goes off the block and backwards for the kill. Lauren with the sidewinder shot goes off the fingertips of the block, and it falls behind the block. And so Nora checks it out. Brenda checks it to the front row. Maya with the serve. She goes down the line, but that goes a little bit wide out of bounds. Looked like she was trying to take out the coach there of Nebraska Premier. So we are knotted at threes here in set number one. Premier getting set to serve. Deep serve down the line, down the seam. Lauren to Kaylin to Tatum. Tatum gets blocked. Haley gets it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back to Tatum. Tatum goes cross court, just a little bit wide out of bounds. So Premier will claim their first lead of the game, up one. Premier with another serve. Deep serve down the middle. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin. Quick sets to Bretta. Bretta goes cross court. That one's a little bit wide. And so Plex struggling a little bit here these last few points to find the court. Premier pushing the lead to two with another serve. Harlow serve down the seam again. Lauren with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to Brenda. Brenda tips it over the block. Premier gets the dig. They set up their outside. They tip it down the line. Kaylin pops it up to Maya. Maya setting up Lauren on the outside. She goes off the block and backwards. Premier in trouble. And that's going to be a kill for Lauren on the outside. So Tatum will rotate back to serve for Plex as they have to chase that ball down. Plex down one here in the early goings of set number one. Tatum, Harlow serve down the middle. Premier able to get it up. They set up their outside hitter who goes cross court. Maya with the dig to Tatum. Tatum out to Lauren. Lauren goes through the block. Premier able to get it up. They tip it over the block. Haley with the pass to Tatum. Tatum to Bretta. Bretta goes cross court. Premier with the dig. They set up their outside hitter who goes into the block. It's blocked at the net by Bretta and Nora Kaylin. And we are knotted at fives here in the first set as Tatum will head back to serve again. Tatum deep serve down the middle. Premier able to get it up. They set up their middle who tries to go cut it back cross court just a little bit low in the net. So Plex will reclaim a 1 point lead here in set number one as Tatum heads back to serve again. Tatum low serve down the middle. In trouble is Premier. They get it up to their outside. They go deep. Haley goes flying to get that dig. Can't come up with it. So we'll have to track. Oh, it looks like they got the ball back. Didn't go as far as they thought. Premier, good swing by the outside of Premier. Knocks us at sixes. Premier with the serve. Low serve down the middle. Haley pops it up to Tatum. Tatum back sets to Kaylin. Kaylin tips it cross court. Premier with the cover. They set up their outside hitter who goes cross court. Maya with the dig to Tatum. Tatum to Bretta. Bretta goes off the block and backwards. Kill for Bretta in the middle. So Haley will check out. Jillian will check into the front row as Lauren heads back to serve for Plex. Lauren, deep cross-court serve. We're able to get it up. They're going to set up their back row hitter who goes off the block. Tatum able to get it to Maya. Maya setting up Kaylin. Kaylin with the deep shot. Premier with the cover. They set up their outside hitter who goes cross court. Maya with the dig to Tatum. Tatum back out to Jillian. Jillian goes through the block. Premier with the dig. They set up their right side who hits it cross court. That's going to be too wide out of bounds, so Flex will get the point. Now leading by 2 as Lauren heads back to serve again. Lauren, low cross-court serve. We're able to get it up. They set the right side. Who goes down the line? Maya gets her hand on it, but can't get it back up. So Premier will end Lauren's run at the service line. Now getting set to serve down 1. Premier, low serve down the seam. Jillian tries to get it, can't come up with it. So the ace by Premier knots us at 8 here in set number 1. Premier getting set to serve again. Hard low serve. Jillian able to pop it up to Tatum. Tatum back to Jillian. Jillian goes into the block. It goes over. Premier able to get it up. They hit a roll shot over. Lauren with the pass to Tatum. Tatum to Brenna. Brenna goes cross court. And Premier able to get the dig. They set up their right side hitter who goes down the line, and Maya realized after she hit it, she was sliding out of bounds to get that ball. So Premier with the point, claiming a 1-point lead, now getting set to serve again. Deep serve down the middle, Maya with the pass to Tatum. Tatum back sets to Kaylin. Kaylin tips it into the block and catches the blocker off guard. She tries to push it back up, but it goes backwards. So a kill for Kaylin on the right side will send Maya out. Laura into the front row. Brenna with the serve. Cross-court serve. Premier able to get it up. They set the right side hitter who goes down the line. Lauren pops it up, but it goes over the net and out of bounds on a hard swing by the right side of Premier. So Brenna will check out. Maya checks into the back row. Premier getting set to serve. It's been back and forth here in this early going. Lauren with the pass to Tatum. Tatum back sets to Kaylin. Kaylin goes cross court. Premier with the dig. They set their outside hitter who goes down the line, and that catches about 6 inches right before the back baseline. A good spot by Premier, the outside hitter of Premier, finding the open spot on the court. So Premier pushing the lead to 2 here with another serve. Hard low serve. Jillian able to get it to Tatum. Tatum back sets to Kaylin. Kaylin goes cross court. Premier pops it up. They set up their right side hitter who pushes it off the block. And they're going to call a double hit by Premier when they sent that ball over the net. So Flex will get the point. Kaylin will head back to serve. Kaylin, low cross-court serve. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their middle who goes over the block. Lauren able to get it to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Jillian. Jillian goes down the line. That's a kill for Jillian on the outside. Beautiful kill by Jillian on the outside there, catching the deep corner. Will not Flex and Premier at 11 here as we get close to midway through this first set. Kaylin with another serve. Kaylin short serve just over the net. Premier able to get the cover. They set up their middle. Who hits it? Blocked on the net by Nora. Premier gets it back up to their outside. Goes over the block. Lauren pops it up, but it goes backwards out of bounds. So Premier back up 1, now getting set to serve. Neither team relenting. It's been back and forth. A fun set of volleyball to watch so far. Premier, hard top roll shot. Lauren with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin picks it to Nora. Nora tips it over the block, and that goes right on the sideline. Another kill for Nora. Just catching the sideline. So Jillian will check out. Haley will check in and head back to serve for Flex. Haley, cross-court serve deep. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their outside hitter who goes off the fingertips and backwards out of bounds. So Premier back up one, back and forth we go. Premier getting set to serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Maya tries to get the serve. The ball was moving really well on that serve. Don't know if you can catch that on the live stream. It was wagging like a dog's tail in the air. Beautiful serve by Premier. Another hard serve. Haley able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Lauren. Lauren is a tip shot. Premier gets the cover. They set up the right side hitter who goes cross court. Kaylin able to pop it up to Maya. Maya setting up Tatum on the right side. She goes off the block and backward. Premier able to get the cover. They set up their middle. Blocked up the net by Lauren. Premier sets up their right side. They go over the block. Haley able to get it up. Tatum gets it up. Haley from the back row does a roll shot deep. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their middle this time. They hit it cross court. Tatum able to pop it up to Maya. Maya setting up Lauren on the outside. She goes cross court. Premier able to get it up to their outside. Goes cross court a little too wide out of bounds. So Plex will get the point back to within one as Nora checks out. Brenda checks into the front row. Maya back to serve for Plex. Maya hard serve down the line. Premier able to pop it up. They're going to set up their right side hitter who tips it over. Maya able to get the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin back sets to Tatum. Tatum around the block and down. Kill for Tatum on the right side. And we are knotted at 14s here in set number one. So Maya will head back to serve again. Maya, another deep serve down the line. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their outside. Who goes through the block? Maya not able to get the dig. Great shot by the outside of Premier. So Premier going back up one, now getting set to serve. Premier, hard low serve down the middle. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Lauren. Lauren punches it over. Premier gets it up to their middle. They go off the block and backwards. Haley able to get it to Kaylin. Kaylin back to Haley in the back row. She tips it over and Premier gets the cover. They set up their right side hitter who goes off the block and backwards. Haley pops it up to Kaylin. Kaylin sets up Tatum on the right side. She goes cross court, but just a little bit wide out of bounds. So Premier now leading by two halfway through this first set. Premier with another serve. Premier hard serve down the middle. Haley able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back to Brenda. Brenda tips it deep. Premier punches it up. Gets it back on the court. She gets it over. Brenda to Kaylin. Back to Tatum. Tatum goes cross court. Premier able to get the dig. They set their outside hitter who goes cross court. And Maya and Haley not able to come up with it. So Premier pushing to lead the three, the largest of the set by either team. Premier with another serve. Deep serve down the middle again. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to Brenna. Brenna tips it deep. Premier pops it up. They get it back to the court, and their outside bumps it over. Kaylin with the pass to Maya. Maya back sets to Tatum. Tatum goes off the fingertips and over. Premier gets it up to the right side. They go off the net. Maya able to get it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back out to Lauren. Lauren through the block and down. A kill for Lauren on the outside. Plex finally able to get a crease. Find a crease in that big block by Premier. We'll send Tatum back to serve. Plex down two here in the first. Tatum cross-court serve deep. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their middle. Hits it cross-court. Tatum trying to get the ball. Couldn't come up with it. A great cutback by the middle of Premier. Caught the defense flowing one way. Cut it back the other to find the open spot. So Premier is still up by three now with the serve. Short serve this time. Haley pops it up. Tatum pops it up. Lauren has to roll shot it over. Premier setting up their offense to the outside. They go through the block. Haley tries to pop it up, but it goes backwards out of bounds. So Premier starting to extend this lead here as Plex trying to fight to find some answers to stop this Premier attack. Premier with another serve. Deep serve down the seam. I think Lauren got it to Tatum. Tatum to Brennan. Brennan goes off the block and backwards. Premier in a little bit of trouble. They get it to their outside. They go off the outside of the antenna, so Plex will get the point. Haley will check out. Jillian will check into the front row as Lauren will head back to serve for Plex. Lauren, deep serve, cross court. Premier able to get it up. They set up the middle. Hits it off the block of Brenna and catches the side out just before out of bounds. So a good swing by the middle of Premier. Premier leading by 4, first to 20 here in set number 1. Plex needing a stop and a run to try and not let this get any further. Jillian with the pass to Tatum. Tatum to Lauren in the back row. She hits a roll shot over, finds the open court. Jillian with a roll shot into the donut of death on the sideline of Premier. Gets the ball back to Plex as Maya checks out. Nora checks to the front row. Brenna back to serve. Brenna deep serve. Premier pops it up. They set up the right side hitter who goes off the antenna. So another point for Plex. Plex back to within 2 here in the first. Brenna back to serve again. Brenna, deep serve down the middle. Premier able to pop it up. They're going to set up their middle. Gets blocked up the net by Nora. Premier tips it over. Lauren goes diving. And a little trickery by the setter of Premier will end Brenna's run quickly. She heads out. Maya heads into the back row as Premier gets up to serve. Deep serve down the middle. Lauren able to get it to Tatum. Tatum back to Lauren. Lauren goes over the block. Premier gets the dig. They set up their outside hitter. Gets it blocked at the net by Nora, but goes out of bounds. And Premier pushing the lead back to 4 here late in set number 1 with another serve. Hard low serve. That's going to be a little too low in the net, so Plex will get the point. Kaylin will head back to serve as Plex needing a little bit of run here to try and threaten to take this first set. Cross-court serve deep by Kaylin. Premier gets it to the middle on a slide. Kaylin tries to get the dig. Couldn't come up with it. Beautiful set there by Premier on the middle slide. A really quick set. Block couldn't form fast enough. So Premier 2 points away from taking set number 1 with a serve. Deep serve. Maya able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back sets to Tatum. Tatum goes over the block. Premier not quite ready for it. They able to get it up. Lauren with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to Jillian. Jillian hits it over the block and down. Kill for Jillian on the outside. So Jillian will check out. Haley will check in and head back to serve for Plex. Hard low serve just over the net. Premier able to get up to their outside. They go into the block of Nora. Nora with the rejection at the net. Beautiful block there by Nora. Solid cross-court shot. Able to shut it down. Gets Haley another serve. Plex back to within 2. Haley another cross-court serve. Premier gets it off. They set up their outside. They hit it over the block. Haley gets it up. Maya tries to set up Lauren. Lauren goes cross-court. Kill for Lauren! Lauren with a thunder strike from the outside. And that pushes the lead down to 1 as Premier will use their first timeout of the set. A very entertaining set of volleyball here in the first. Some spectacular digs and hits by both teams. Neither one relenting. Premier had the largest lead of 4. Plex got a 2-point lead there, maybe 3. It's been just back and forth by both these teams. So after the timeout, we're going to buckle in for a photo finish here in set number 1 as Haley heads back to serve for Plex. Haley cross-court serve deep. Premier able to pop it high. They set up their outside hitter who goes cross-court, gets partially blocked. The ball was going towards the net on the Plex side. Maya went diving to try and get the ball. It was too close to the net for her to get it. So Plex will use their first time out of the set as Premier needs a point to close it out. Plex needing a run to push this to extra innings. After the timeout, Plex back out onto the court. Premier trying to draw something up to see if they can close this first set out right here. Now getting into position. Premier with the serve. Deep serve. Haley able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back out to Lauren. Lauren goes through the block. Kill for Lauren on the outside. Plex still alive here in the first. So Nora will check out. Brenna checks in the front row as Maya will head back to serve. Maya deep serve. Premier able to pop it up. They set their outside hitter who goes down the line. Kaylin gets up. Maya gets it up. Premier pops it up and backwards. And Plex catches a break. Maya popped it up and it was going over the net and out of bounds. Premier stuck their paw out to get the ball, thinking they needed to save it, but they were out of bounds. It went backwards, and Premier the rest of the defense couldn't catch up. So we are knotted at 24s here in the first. Extra innings we go. After Premier takes their second and final timeout of the set. So Plex back out onto the court. Maya back ready to serve. Premier following suit. Maya hard low serve. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their outside hitter who goes cross court, and that was a beautiful deep shot by the outside of Premier, catching the back baseline. Nothing much the defense could do to get that dig. So Premier back up one, now getting set to serve. And Plex will use their last timeout of the set. So neither team has timeouts remaining. We will play the rest of this set out interruption free. As Plex finds their way onto the court, Premier falling into position, now getting set to serve. Premier, low serve down the middle. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to Lauren, and Lauren got blocked at the net. Haley thought it was going out of bounds. She pulled off, but it caught the sideline. So Premier will take the first set, 26-24. A fantastic set. Plex coming up just a little bit short. So we will take a quick set break before we head to set number 2. Just enough time to catch a drink if you need. Be back shortly for some more great volleyball. So after the set break, we head to set number 2 in the front court for Plex. We're going to have, sorry, the girls are bunched. I'm trying to figure out, it looks like Tatum, Nora, and Jillian, no, Aubrey in the front court. So Tatum, Nora, and Aubrey in the front court. Lauren, Brenna, and Kaylin in the back court. Plex will be starting with serve here in set number 2. After Premier started with serve there in the first. Brenna checks out, Maya checks in, and Kaylin will head back and await the ball to get this second set underway. Kaylin has the ball. We are ready to get this second set underway as Kaylin with the first serve of set number 2. Hard low cross court serve. Premier able to get it up. They set up their middle on a slide. Goes cross court. Kaylin pops it up. Tatum pops it up. Lauren from the back row hits it over. Premier able to get the dig. They set up their outside hitter. Hits it. Blocked up the ball by Nora. Huge block by Nora. Cuts off that cross court hit. So Plex will start with the first point here in set number 2 as Kaylin heads back to serve again. Kaylin, short serve just over the net. Premier able to get the cover. They set up their outside hitter who hits it cross court. Maya able to get the dig to Kaylin. Kaylin to Lauren in the back row. She hits it around the block. Premier gets the dig. They tip it over. Tatum gets it up. Nora tips it over. Premier gets it up to their outside. They go cross court, but that goes deep out of bounds. So Plex with another point, pushing the lead to 2 here out of the gates here in set number 2 as Kaylin gets set to serve again. Kaylin, another short serve just over the net. Ace for Kaylin! Beautiful cross-court serve by Kaylin there, just over the net, and I mean barely. Kaylin replicating the serve. Another ace! Same results! So Kaylin, back-to-back aces, looking for her turkey here in set number 2. Kaylin cross-court serve low. Premier able to get it to the back row hitter who tips it over. Tatum with a beautiful cover to Lauren. Lauren to Aubrey. Aubrey goes deep. Premier in trouble. Gets it back on the court. They bump it over. Lauren with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin backs that to Tatum. Tatum goes off the block and backwards. Premier in, pop it up. They set up their middle. Goes cross court. Maya dives. Can't catch up to the ball. Beautiful swing by the middle of Premier. So they knock their first point here in the second. Premier getting set to serve, down 3 here. Still very, very early in this second set. Low short serve. Maya able to get the cover to Kaylin. Kaylin to Nora. Nora goes cross court. That's a kill for Nora in the middle. So Plex getting the ball right back. Aubrey will check out. Haley will check in and head back to serve for Plex. Haley, hard low serve. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their outside hitter who goes over the block. Haley able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin setting up Lauren. Lauren does a roll shot deep. Premier able to get the dig. They set up their right side hitter. Goes down the line. Maya able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back out to Lauren. Lauren goes around the block and down. That's a kill for Lauren on the outside. She was able to sneak it through a crack in that big block of Premier to get the kill, forcing Premier to take their first time out of the set as Plex leading by 5 here still very early in this second set. After the timeout, both teams heading back out onto the court. Haley back, getting set to serve for Plex. Haley, low cross-court serve just over the net. Premier able to get it up to their outside. They go cross-court. Maya gets the dig. Haley gets it up. And Tatum trying to get that ball. Couldn't come up with it. Fantastic effort by Haley flying off the court to get that second ball. Tatum trying to track down the third, but couldn't track it down. So Premier with the point, with the serve deep down the middle. Maya able to pop it up to Kalen. Kalen back sets to Tatum. Tatum goes cross court. That's a kill for Tatum on the right side. So Nora checks out. Brenna checks into the front row as Maya will head back to serve. Maya deep serve down the line. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their outside hitter who goes cross court. Maya tries to get the dig. Couldn't come up with it. A fantastic swing by the outside of Premier. So Premier down 4, now getting set to serve. Deep serve down the middle. Haley pops it up. It goes over. Premier pops it up. And it went backwards out of bounds. Another great swing by Premier. So Premier trimming the lead to 3 with another serve. Harlow serve. Haley able to get it up. It goes over, and on the overpass, Premier able to put it away with a hammer in the middle. So Plex struggling a little bit here on serve, receives these last few points, allowing the lead to get down to 2. Premier with another serve. Another hard serve down the middle. Haley able to get it up to Kalen. Kalen back sets to Tatum. Tatum goes off the block. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their right side hitter who goes into the block of Lauren. Lauren able to pop it up afterwards to Kalen, to Tatum. Tatum hits it cross court. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their outside hitter who goes roll shot. Lauren gets it up. Kalen pushes it deep. Premier popping it up back to their outside. They go down the line. Kalen not able to get it. And Premier back to within 1 here in the second. So another serve for Premier here with a chance to tie the second set. Premier with the serve. Deep serve, that's going to be too deep, out of bounds. So the service error by Premier will give Plex the point. Tatum back to the serve. Hard low cross court serve. Premier able to pop it up. They set up their outside hitter. It's a cross court shot. Maya able to get the dig to Tatum. Tatum back out to Lauren. Lauren goes off the block and out of bounds. Lauren swinging her tool belt from the outside for the kill. Will push the lead back to 3 for Plex as Tatum heads back to serve again. Tatum low serve, just a little bit too low into the net. So Premier now getting set to serve.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Court 26.
Deep serve down the line. That's going to be too deep, out of bounds. So another service error by Premier will give the point to Plex. Haley checks out. Aubrey checks in the front row. Lauren back to serve. Lauren hard low serve down the middle, but goes a little bit too low. The ball dropped just before the net, caught the top tape, and rolled down. So back-to-back service errors gives it back to Premier. Premier now getting set to serve. Hard low serve down the line. Aubrey tries to pop it up, but it goes sideways out of bounds. So the ace by Premier, trimming the lead back down to 1. Premier getting set to serve again. Premier cross-court serve. Maya able to pop it up to Tatum. Tatum to Aubrey. Aubrey goes off the block and out of bounds. Aubrey swinging her own tool belt from the outside. As Maya heads out, Nora will check into the front row. Brenna will rotate back to serve for Plex. Brenna, deep serve down the middle. Premier setting up their offense to the middle. goes over, and they're going to say a double hit by Nora, trying to save that ball. Plex caught a little bit off guard. It went over the net. So Premier will get the point, trailing by 1. Brenna will check out. Maya will check into the back row. Premier getting set to serve. Hard cross-court serve. Kaylin pops it up to Tatum. Tatum to Nora. Nora tips it into the block. Premier able to get the cover. They set up their outside hitter who goes into the block of Nora and down. Another good swing by the outside of Premier. We are knotted at 11s as we get close to the midway point of set number 2. A must-win set for Plex. Premier trying to close it out in 2. Premier serving deep down the line. Kaylin gets it up. Aubrey hits it over with the roll shot. The ball came on the court. I was expecting the up ref to blow it dead, but we played on. So Plex getting the point on a little roll shot will send Kaylin back to serve. Kaylin deep serve down the middle. Premier not able to get it. Ace for Kaylin. Kaylin with 3 aces here in the second set alone will head back to serve again. Kaylin, short serve just over. Premier able to get the cover on this one. They set up their middle. Who tips it deep. Kaylin able to pop it up to Maya. Maya setting up Tatum on the right side. She goes cross court. That is wide out of bounds. So Premier will get the stop down 1. Now getting set to serve. A good swing by Tatum on the right side. Just couldn't quite find the right angle to keep it in the court. So Premier hard low serve. Aubrey gets it up. Nora gets it up. And then at the net, Plex trying to get the dig as it looked like that second ball was going over, and then the ball fell just a little bit short of the net. Plex couldn't cover it, so Premier knots us at 13s with the serve down the middle. Lauren with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to Nora. Nora goes into the block, able to pop it back up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Lauren in the back row. She goes around the block. Kill for Lauren out of the back row. Lauren, a sniper today from the back row, able to spy around the block and get the kill. So Haley will head in. Aubrey checks out. Haley back to serve. Haley hard low serve down the middle. Premier able to get up to their middle. Gets partially blocked. Haley gets it up. Nora gets it up and over. Premier gets it up to their outside. They tip it around the block. Kaylin able to pop it up to Maya. Maya sets up Nora on the outside. She goes down the line. Oh, Premier gets it up and over. Nora pops it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back out to Lauren. Lauren pops it up. Premier pops it up. They tip it over. Maya able to get the cover to Nora. Nora to Lauren. And Lauren tries to push it over, but going to get called for a double hit. It was really, really tight. She had to try and swing her body around to get the angle just to get that over the net. She got that, but ended up with a double hit. So we are knotted at 14s here in the second. Premier with the serve. Hard low serve. That's a little bit too low into the net. So Plex back up 1. We'll get set to serve as Nora heads out. Brenna checks into the front row. Maya back to serve. Maya hard serve down the line. Premier in a little bit of trouble, able to pop it up to their outside. They go across court. Maya with the dig to Kaylin. Kaylin back sets to Tatum. Tatum goes deep. Premier pops it up. It goes sideways. Gets it back on the court. They bump it over. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Lauren. Lauren tips it just over the block. Premier can't get the pancake. So the little tip shot by Lauren on the outside gets her another kill. We'll send Maya back to serve again. Maya another deep serve down the seam this time. Premier able to get to the right side. They go cross court. Haley with a fantastic dig to Kaylin. Kaylin to Lauren. Lauren unloads. Premier gets the dig. They go to the outside. And that's going to be a kill for Premier. as I went scrambling, chasing the ball, trying to pull triple duty here. Premier getting set to serve down one. Hard low serve down the line. Lauren able to get it to Kaylin. Kaylin back out to Lauren. Lauren goes cross court. Premier with the dig. They set up their outside. Who goes into the block? Gets blocked at the net. Premier able to get it up. They set up their outside again. Goes around the block. Haley able to get it up. And then Maya and Lauren trying to chase it down. Couldn't chase it down as it was going. It looked like it might have gone over the net, but it ended up falling just barely short on the flex side. So we are knotted at 16s here in the second. Hard low serve down the line. Lauren pops it up. Kaylin gets it back on the court. Lauren with the roll shot over. Premier able to get the cover. They set up their outside hitter who goes through the block and down. And that is going to be thank you. So Premier taking a 1-point lead here in set number 2, getting set to serve again. Deep serve down the middle. Haley pops it up. It goes out of bounds. Tatum able to get it back on the court to Haley. Haley goes cross court. Premier with the dig. They set up their right side hitter who goes down the line. I'm not sure how she got that around the block. An amazing magic shot by the right side hitter of Premier. I thought the block had cut that line off. So Premier pushing the lead to 2 with another serve. Hard low serve, that goes just a little bit too low in the net. So Plex, trailing by 1, will send Tatum back to serve. Tatum, hard low serve down the middle. Premier able to pop it up. They set their middle, hits it. Another hard hit by the middle of Premier. Haley not able to get the ball. So Premier leading by 2, now getting set to serve. So after a little bit of discussion, Premier with the serve, deep serve down the middle. Haley pops it up to Tatum. Tatum back to Haley. Haley tips it over the block. Premier able to get the cover. They set up their outside hitter who hits a roll shot deep. Haley with the pass to Tatum. Tatum quick sets to Brenna. Brenna goes cross court. Premier gets the dig to Lauren. And then Lauren with the slam dunk for the kill on the outside. So Plex back to within 1 as Haley checks out. Aubrey checks to the front row. Lauren back to serve for Plex. Lauren, deep serve down the middle. Premier able to get it up to their right side. They go off the net. Kaylin able to get it to Maya. Maya to Aubrey. Aubrey goes through the block and down. Kill for Aubrey on the outside. A great swing by Aubrey, finding a little crease in the block. Able to go squeak right through it. Sends Lauren back as we are knotted at 19s here in the second. Lauren, deep cross-court serve. Premier able to pop it up. They set up the right side hitter who tips it over. Maya there to get it to Tatum. Tatum back to Aubrey. Aubrey with her own tip, and that's going to be another kill for Aubrey. Back-to-back kills by Aubrey has pushed lead for Plex. Plex back up in front with a 1-point lead, and Premier will use their second and final timeout of the set. So Premier will have no more sets going forward as Plex is the first to 20 here in the second. So after the timeout, Plex back out onto the court. Lauren back ready to serve. Premier following suit. Lauren, deep serve down the middle. Premier able to pop it up. They're going to set up their outside hitter who goes into the block, gets partially blocked. Aubrey gets it up. Brenna gets it up. Maya bumps it over. Premier setting up their offense back to the outside, gets partially blocked. Lauren gets it up. Tatum gets it up. Kaylin bumps it over. Premier sets up their right side, goes cross court. Tatum tries to get the dig, can't come up with it. Premier was pushing Flex out of system that entire point. Flex never able to set up their offense. Some good swings by Premier. We are knotted at 20s. Premier with the serve. Deep serve down the seam. Maya with the pass to Tatum. Tatum quick sets to Brenna. Brenna tips it up and over. And Premier saw a wide open spot deep on the court as the defense got sucked up by Flex. So Premier back up one here late in set number 2 with another serve. Hard low serve down the line. Aubrey pops it up. Lauren gets it back on the court. Maya bumps it deep. Premier setting up their offense to the right side. Maya gets the dig to Lauren. Lauren back to Maya. Maya bumps it over again. Premier setting up their offense to the outside. This time goes cross court. Maya can't get the dig on that one. And so Premier will force Flex to use a timeout as they claim a 2-point lead here late in the second. So after the quick timeout by Flex, Aubrey will check out, Jillian will check in. Premier getting set to serve. Premier, hard low serve down the line. Jillian pops it up, and I don't think we were actually ready to play as everyone stood there like statues except for the server and Jillian. So we will wipe that from our minds like it never happened as we await the actual serve. Premier, another hard serve down the line. Jillian able to get it to Tatum. Tatum to Brenna. And that is going to be just a little bit wide out of bounds. So Premier 2 points away from taking set number 2 and the game with another serve. Hard cross-court serve. Brenna pops it up. Kaylin pops it up. Jillian hits it around the block. Premier able to get the dig. They set up their outside hitter who goes off the block and backwards. Lauren with the pass to Tatum. Tatum pushes to Brenna. Brenna tries to go cross-court just a little bit too low in the game, in the net. So Premier now serving game point number 1 will force Flex to use their second and final timeout of the set. So we have no more timeouts here in this game. Flex looking for a stop and a run to push this set into extra innings. Premier trying to stop it at 2. So after the timeout, both teams back out onto the court. Premier getting set to serve. Deep serve. Maya pops it up. Lauren pushes it up, and then Jillian down the line. Premier able to get it to their middle, goes cross court. Maya able to pop it up to Tatum. Tatum to Kaylin. Kaylin tips it cross court. Premier able to get the cover. They set up their middle, goes cross court. Maya gets it up to Jillian. Jillian into the block. Gets blocked at the net. So Premier will take the second set, 25-20, winning in straight sets. So we will be back in a couple hours. We have 2 games off before we play again. Reach out to loved ones to see when we start again, just to make sure, because we may either go a little bit late, a little bit early. Thank you for watching. Hope